revolutionaries, to another video. And this one's going to be another exciting one. So the principal of my friend finally made a response to my videos. So they sent out an email to all the students and all the parents. And of course, I'm going to see it because, you know, I have eyes and ears everywhere. So I saw it. And they claimed that my videos were categorically false. Like I was lying in my videos. I guarantee everything I said on my video is true. And you ask any other teacher, any other student about what I'm saying, they will agree with me. That school has been doing this for years. I'm just the only person who spoke up. And I need to speak up. Because when I got my master's degree, I got it to be an agent of change, you know, teacher leadership. And I had to write a whole thesis about what was wrong, because when I was getting my master's degree, I was also teaching, and I noticed stuff wrong with that school, and I made my whole thesis, 30 pages on what was wrong with that school. And now, so I was building that up. So the minute my friend got fired, I released everything. You know, I'm going to release everything. And I have like stories lined up from teachers that want to tell me their experience. And one thing I could tell you is that principal is a liar. They lie all the time. Let me explain why. Now, I would share another story where they were actually caught lying, but that teacher still works at that school, so I don't want to like kind of expose them. But they were caught lying by a parent, and you know what happened? Well, I can't say. But they were caught lying by a parent, and that's all you gotta say. Plus, when my friend was working there, I could use his example, the principal would make up rules out of nowhere. There was one time where he would let students in his classroom after school, because he was a music teacher and they were like sing and play music all the time. And then she contacts him saying, oh, you can't have students in there. It has to be like permitted. Like, what school permits students to come in your class after school? Like, any school will allow students to come. Like, why does that have to be permitted? When I was in high school, I never had to ask permission to stay in the teacher's classroom if I want to just like hang out, right? Like, who does that? And then the principal tried to make it all official, like just because I said it, like it's true. Like, no, you're full of it. Like, I could tell when you say it's full of it. The thing you say is full of it. And then my friend also went to the graduation, and congratulations to all the students who graduated. And the valedictorian wanted to give a speech, but they censored their speech. Like, and the valedictorian was saying that they were just trying to speak the truth, you know? So why do you not want to hear the truth in the eyes of your students? They make up your school. I'm telling you the truth in the eyes of the teachers. So you don't want to hear the eyes of the students. You try to silence all of us. And then the principal tells us that the students and the staff members cannot speak with the other teacher who's telling me all these stories. Like, how are you going to tell someone that they can't talk to someone else? Like, you don't own them. We are not your slaves. Like, what are you going to do if they start talking to that teacher, huh? You going to fire them, huh? You going to write them up because they talk to them, rather tell them what they experienced in the school? You going to discipline the students because they're telling them how they feel in that school? Is that what you're going to do? Because that's what you wrote. You said, oh, the staff has been advised not to engage publicly or online with this former employee. Like, who are you to tell them what they can do on their free time with this fake confidentiality agreement that is nowhere to be seen? And if they were to ask you to pull it up, you wouldn't. You make something else up, because I know you would, because you're a liar and everybody knows it. And you lose your support. We got you on the ropes, huh? Because you know that next year is going to be hard, because that's when the accreditation happens and you ain't going to get the test scores. Because I'm going to tell you what they're going to do to you, students. That administration is going to try to bribe you guys to work harder than you ever have so you could get those test scores. Don't work harder. Work how you always been doing, you know? Give a true representation of what that school does and what has been doing. And I guarantee you guys are going to have that low test scores. It's not your fault. It's their fault, because they kept firing everyone else. And if you think these videos are lies, Answer me this question. Have you ever had 4 vice principals all at once? Yes, I say yes, you did. Are there more substitutes than teachers? Yes, they are. Do those 4 vice principals make at least 6 figures? They do. All of these are truth. Everything I'm saying is true. Isn't the last 2 weeks of the semester optional? It is. Why you do that, huh? Why do you falsify? And then you brag about all this, oh, my graduation rates, when you falsified the grades so you could get that graduation rate and make the school look so good when the test scores don't reflect that. The test scores are there. You're so far below the average. I'm just want to ask you, why do you think that is? Huh? Because you don't teach them. And whenever a teacher's trying to teach them, you throw them away. I heard that school got rid of lots of other positions that are actually in the classroom helping those students, while the administrators are still there with their 6 figures, and they're not even in the classroom. They're not the ones in the trenches teaching these students. They're the ones in their office sitting there pretending like they're doing something. And you know what? Your test scores are still going to be low. So students, don't slave for them. They're going to try to bribe you. They're going to say, oh, we're going to pay for this. We're going to pay for that. Don't do it. Do what you've been doing. I'm not saying for you to throw the test. I'm saying for you to do what you would have done if they continued doing what they were doing. That's the truth. And here's a message for the principal. I recommend you leave, because you will not have the support of the parents. You will not have support of the teachers, and you will not have support of the students. You're done. You're by yourself. And I hear one of the vice principals is leaving. Please. I know you were in the dark side once, but I'm extending my hand. Join the revolution. Tell us your story. Tell us of your injustices that you've been through. And I will tell it. Because I heard a lot of things about what they did to you, and it isn't fair. Even the administrators are falling down by the hands of this principal. And why do we have to slave away for them, huh? They do not see us as equals. That principal looks down on all you guys. I heard the speech in that graduation. Oh, we grow from a rose in concrete? Do you not believe that our families are established, are educated, huh? You think that we come from garbage and that you were the only person who molded us into this rose? No, we always had it within. The students had support from their parents. That's why they send them to school. But then, no, you look down on us. And you know what else? That principal was asking for alumni to speak. And then the teacher said, oh, some teachers in the school are alumni from this school. And then the principal said, oh, I want someone successful. How dare you? How dare you think that those teachers are not successful? They have to go to years and years of learning and credentialing to get there. And then you disrespect them? I know that principal looks down and everyone on there. It's bad. These videos are true. I'm telling you. That teacher's been working there for 2 years, has been a sub before that, and never experienced anything like this. And I hope no teacher will ever experience anything like that moving forward. Students, parents, I need you guys to share these videos to other teachers, to any future teachers who come by, any future students that apply, because we're trying to save them before any more damage can happen. I don't want teachers to go through what that teacher had to go through. Show these videos to the new teacher, and they see what my friend has gone through, and I guarantee they'll leave. Show the students how they will not be ready for college if they continue, because they got away with this too long and needs to stop. So please share it. Tomorrow's probably the last day of school, and there's more videos coming up. Next year, to the year of 2025, you guys are going to have it hard because they're going to be hounding on you guys to work hard. They're going to try to do whatever they can to try to raise those test scores, try to falsify that last year to get accredited. But it's not going to happen because we're strong. And the practices are going to finally bite them in the butt. Just stay strong, revolutionaries.